Jordan 5 Mars for her. I mean, it has to be some significance with the shoe, a lot to do with Mars Blackman. If you guys don't know the character Mars Blackman, you know, behind the Jordan series, Spike Lee. And Mars itself, the Mars, Jordan 4 Mars, there's been tons of Marses going around on Jordan brand for years and years to come. And then also, I played my own little tune with it. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus, and this is called the Mars for her. Maybe this is as simple as a Mars Blackman shoe for her. That's just probably what it is. And then also the fact that the Mars surface is red, you know, that's probably the most easiest way to say it. Mars surface is red. You have the oranges, the reds throughout the whole entire shoe. And in my opinion, it's very, very nice looking shoe. I'm just gonna be 100. The actual colorway is Martian Sunrise Black Fire Red. Women's, and this is a women's exclusive, and this is a size 8.5 that is equivalent to that of a size 8. Now, I'm about to say some stuff, man. I have here the Jordan 5 Raging Bulls. I wanted to actually have this shoe out there so you guys can see it. I did side-by-side comparisons, and you guys can see now some of the main differences in these actual colors. One is way more saturated, more red than the other, and that is the Raging Bull. This is more faded red almost, and you can see that there's still blue tints going on throughout the shoe on the side and the netting, where this one almost has like an aged look, but also it could just have a lot to do with the fact that it is featuring red to orange transitions on here and here, and that is also featuring that orange on the bottom. It's not supposed to be like an orange as in a yellow vintage, but more so an orange, just orange, you feel me? But when you compare them side by side as far as what they feature and where this color is and that color, I mean, you have the reds, you have here orange instead of a clear, you have 3M, which is identical. On the back here, you have a gradient Air Jordan, and I didn't actually show that in the B-roll. Hopefully that picks it up. You have a gradient though, show right there. As where on the typical, you just have a regular Dundada. Now the biggest thing of it all, and I'm gonna be 100% honest and say this straightforward as possible. The Mars for her quality, right, is better than the quality on the Raging Bull. This is very rough, you hear that? This is really rough and dry. It needs some lotion. Listen to this one. You might, hopefully you can see it, hear a difference. It's not as rougher as it's loud in sound, right? You hear that? Yeah, maybe you can, hopefully you can, but honestly, these just feel extremely dry compared to the Mars from her. As far as sizing goes, feels like any other 5 out there. This fits me perfectly fine for a size 8.5. Is it a shoe that I would keep or I'm going to keep? I would have loved to keep it, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna keep my Raging Bulls because these are actually the Raging Bulls and these are not. So I'm just gonna do what I gotta do, you feel me? It is what it is, to each its own. But the box themselves is everything that you typically see out of any other Jordan 5 out there. It also is priced at the Jordan 5 price for a men out there. So ladies, if you want this shoe, you will be paying the $200 price point, not $210 as far as I know, but $200 flat. And the shape, everything about it, there's nothing different. There isn't no women cut. No, this is the same exact cut. Heights and everything match up. Everything is the same, you know, the same. On the inside, you have a gradient look with a black Jumpman. There's no size tags, and bro, my camera, why is my camera so bright? God damn, relax. Forgive me for that, y'all, but on the inside, you can see it's like a gradient look. There's a lot of gradients going on from the red to the orange throughout the whole entire shoe. On these are shark fins, I believe, right? They call these the shark fins. And then the other ones are the mountain peaks. There's just different ones out there. I get them confused all the time. But on this panel right here, and then also here, you have gradient. On the outsole, there's none, but then there's gradient on the inside here and on the back, like I said, of the Air Jordan. 3M on the tongue, as always. You have the gray on the nets, on the tongue, on the side panels, and also, you know, also on the outsole. 23 as well, same 23 in it. Almost looks pretty much identical in the color of the 23. So, you know, I'll let you guys look at that to each its own. But overall, real nice shoe. Pass for me, because I have something pretty much identical to it. And it is what it is when it comes to that. But it is a great shoe, ladies. If you want them, men, if you want to get them, it's whatever, you know. I expect these to, I think these might do pretty well. This is my humble opinion, so we'll just have to wait and see. But let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section, and I'm gonna end you guys and girls off with that on-foot review. Let's get it.